This is the new website we built for CLX, a professional services firm in commercial finance. We rebuilt their whole online presence in 4 weeks. Month 1, their click-through rate jumped 156%, and their leads went up 8 times. But here's the line that stuck with me. In the first week, CLX got more compliments on their website presence than in 15 years in business. 15 years. That's not a campaign. That's an operating system. It's called the Go-to-Market Operating System. It's how we're rebuilding the go-to-market at my own agency right now, and we're moving selected clients onto it with us. CLX was one of the first. One place, and it gets sharper every week. I'm Adam, founder of Mabbly. For the next 12 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how it works, and then I'm going to give it to you. The whole thing free. Now, let me guess what your own go-to-market looks like. It lives in 6 spreadsheets, 3 people's heads, and a CRM nobody's opened since spring, right? 70% of your revenue comes from relationships you already have. And most of that CRM has gone quiet, not dead, dormant. There's a difference. That's the dead zone. Giant. A giant problem, and nobody's working. Here's the part nobody built for you. Apollo, Clay, all the big go-to-market tools, they were built for selling to people you don't know, strangers, cold lists. But professional services don't run on strangers. It runs on people who already know you. The whole game is activating the market you already own. Real quick, because the word gets thrown around. When people hear go-to-market, they think marketing. It's bigger than that. Strategy sits on top, and under it, brand marketing, sales, and delivery. In most firms, those run as separate departments that stop talking the second the plan leaves the room. The go-to-market operating system makes them move as one. So here's the system. The go-to-market operating system runs your whole go-to-market across 5 layers. And one of those layers, activate, the part that wakes up your dead zone, we build into a product. It's called Mabbly.ai. Here's what it did. Mattcraft, a digital agency, had a $400,000 proposal go quiet for 10 months. Then the prospect landed on the Inc. list of fastest growing companies. Mabbly.ai caught that signal and drafted a note in the principal's voice. Watch what came back. 7 minutes, not 7 days. They asked Mattcraft to be their agency of record for 2026. A $400,000 deal back in motion. That's just one layer of the system. The operating system around it runs your entire go-to-market. The layer's so useful, we sell it on its own. 3 pieces. Claude Cowork, the AI that does the work right alongside you. Notion, the one workspace the whole thing lives in. And the go-to-market for professional services framework, the part that decides what's actually worth doing. Tools are the muscle. The framework is the skeleton. And it's not expensive. A few $100s a month in software, plus one person owning the weekly rhythm, about an hour a week. Most firms stand up a version in 1 weekend. The whole thing runs on a weekly loop. Plan, run, produce, learn. Everybody does the first 3. Almost nobody does the 4th. And here's the part we didn't expect when we set out to write a book. That 4th step, learning, meant every meeting, every edit. Every win got logged, and the next draft needed fewer fixes. The thing was learning from us. That's the linchpin. It rewrites itself. One rule, specs change only through a learning. The breakthrough was never the AI, it was the loop. Week 1, heavy edits. By week 12, a fraction. Same hour a week. That's the one thing other AI tools don't have. And it's why week 12 is sharper than week 1. Now the guardrails, because this is the thing your CFO is going to ask. Your data stays in your Notion and your own tools under your own agreements. Nothing trains a public model, and there's a data agreement your IT team can review. The AI drafts, a human always sends. We learned that one the hard way. A firm tried to fully automate the outreach, replies fell to 0.4%, lower than cold, because people could feel the machine. AI doesn't manufacture trust. It just makes sure you don't miss the week to reach out. Before I open it, here's the whole thing in one picture. One brain in the center, the method, the cadence, and the tools all feed it. It produces the work, and then it learns from that work and rewrites its own brain. That's the architecture, and that loop is the whole secret. So here's where people get suspicious. Is there a cost? Is there a trick? There's always a trick, right? There's no trick, no catch, no form. The whole operating system is free, and it's open in Notion. The structure is yours to copy. We keep our own filled-in data private, obviously. We make money when a firm wants us to build it with them. And look, if your firm's under 5 million or you're happy running on gut feel and referrals, you can close the tab. This isn't for you. Still here? Good. Let me stop talking and just open it. Okay, here it is live and public. Nothing staged. This is the front door. The brain sits in the center and everything else feeds it. Let me start where everybody starts, the brain. The single source of truth. Every person reads this first and the AI reads it before it drafts a word. Here's the brief that anchors it. A go-to-market for professional services isn't a plan for entering a new market. It's a system for activating the one you already own. The single source of truth. Every person reads this first and the AI reads it before it drafts a word. Here's the belief that anchors it. Go-to-market for professional services isn't a plan for entering a new market. It's a system for activating the one you already own. If the brain's clear, the system compounds. If it's fuzzy, the AI just multiplies the chaos faster. So you start here, always. The method, straight from the book. The formula, signal plus proof plus context equal response, not a pitch. Then the 5 orbits. Orbit 3 is the dead zone, the big one. The orbit Mabbly.ai works. Still with me? And if you want to go deeper, click here. Now, how it runs week after week. Numbers, not vibes. Scorecard through learning. 1 contact a day, start there. 1 meeting a week beats the heroic push. Now, if you run an entrepreneur operating system, the OS, traction, this will feel familiar. The linchpin, again, live. Capture, store, apply. 1 rule, specs change only through learning. And the honest line right here, AI can't manufacture trust. What it can do is make sure you don't miss the signal and tells you this is the week to call. And if you want to go a little deeper, we provided sources and further reading on recursive self-improvement. The toolkit, real quick, Claude Cowork, Notion, plugged into Apollo, HubSpot, Gmail, Calendar, Fathom, and Slack, and so on. Not enterprise mystery software. Client is us. We're moving our own company onto this right now, and we publish the numbers as we go. The book, the podcast, the research, all of it lives here. That's the active engine inside the bigger system. That's the whole thing. We built it, we run it, and we just gave it to you, no trick. Here's your 1 move. Open the system in Notion, the link's below, hit duplicate, top right, to pull the whole thing into your own workspace. Then start with the brain page tonight. That's where you start. Oh, and that CLX site you saw at the very top of this video, we built it with Lovable, sitting right on top of GTM OS. That's the next video. See you there.